By Zolfagari Law Firm, Mark Schoenster, Marion Crowder with you here.
For Orange County, it's all going to be about Tristan Traeger. He's going to continue to a couple of key tweaks they've made over the last few matches. Matt Mahoney moving out to the right. That sees Matusala and LaCroix as that center back pair.
And here we go from the champ. A playoff rematch between Colorado Springs and Orange County. Of course, that game taking place. A feint on the approach. Headed back across, claimed by Herrera. Bouncing off the back of Dunbar. An unfortunate glance, but they win it right back, and now Dunbar's loose. Cameron Dunbar. Gliding into the penalty area, it's poked away. Persistence, though. Now, more dealt with by the Switchbacks.
And that final third entry from Orange County just now rewarded by the defensive pressure from their midfielders. Kyle Scott, you saw him fly out to pressure Matusala. And actually, Colorado Springs does well to break the initial line of confrontation. But Mark, as you were just alluding to, that recognition, right, in that kind of cat and mouse game, Orange County ends up winning that one. They knew exactly where the play was going. Zandy, a few too many touches on the ball, and a transitional moment the other way.
That one spun in nicely. Played back up top. It's picture perfect. And Chris Hagert have given Orange County the lead. Some sweet relief for the home side. Finally putting one into the back of the net. Dunbar making his way inside. Still Cameron Dunbar. And on deck, a corner kick for Orange County. City side fiber corner kick here for you. Just needed to find a goal to boost that confidence. Danny Stone was telling us, you get that ball into the back of the net, especially earlier in the game, and then you can start getting somewhere. Chris Hagert from the right corner flag. Swinging ball headed down. Off target. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. For a Western Conference doubleheader on May 28th. San Antonio FC versus FC Tulsa at 8 p.m. Eastern, followed by Las Vegas Lights FC and Phoenix Rising at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. From a long distance out, Rocha. Service in, punched away by Shuttler. Zandy has a go. Honestly, not a bad take from there.
It's a really good delivery from Rocha. Matt Mahoney just can't seem to find it. And then, my goodness.
Actually going to sound the whistle a little bit early here. 1-0 your scoreline. Orange County with the lead.
Now it's going to be, as you so rightfully mentioned, a little bit more creativity needed from Colorado Springs so that they can pull this Orange County shape out of the structure.
So we are off and running once again here in the second half. Hagert's ball curled inside, punched away by Herrera.
What a delivery by Hagert. And not only that, but the options available to him. But Christian Herrera, my goodness.
It'll be Hagert on the delivery. Dips down nicely. The header goes wide.
Well, Hagert's set piece delivery has been excellent this evening. What a look this is. The bend, the dip, Traeger times it. And is it time for my hot topic of the match yet? Are we ready for that?
Hit me.
My hot topic of the match is anytime referees try to do the peacemaking thing inside the 18-yard box, why? Either there's a foul, call it, or let play presume.
Yeah.
That's my hot topic for the night. I'm done. You're welcome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm so happy to be here.
Got on your soapbox and.
I have to. You know, once a day, Mark. Once a day. Have to get on there.
Certainly earned the right to have that opportunity. There's always a ton of jostling inside of a penalty area on a set piece. I mean,
exactly. If it's enough, call the foul. If it's not, let's go.
Colorado Springs readying their first substitution for this game. Ripped ball in the center. Falls down. Dogman tries the volley with the left boot. Now we get the substitution. Isaiah Foster, his first start of the season, will see his night come to an end. And Marco Micheletto will sub in. This substitution brought to you by MediQuip, turning setbacks into comebacks.
And this will be interesting because typically we've seen Marco Micheletto come in for Aiden Rocha, and where you find perhaps some defensive stability with Aiden Rocha, you get a little bit more of that creativity going forward in Marco Micheletto. So that change would have made sense to me. Obviously, he comes in for Foster instead. And perhaps looks like they're going to go with two up top in Tejada and Hanya and play a bit more of a 4-1-3-2, provide them some more options, closer spacing, and a few more creative players on the pitch at that.
Looking to shake things up as that nearly trickled through for Traeger. More contact will be called fair play by the assistant referee, who was right there. Dunbar, as well as Matt Rayal on the scene. And we're going to get ourselves another City Side Fiber corner kick. Two-thirds of the way through this match, Chris Hager, still the lone goal scorer. He's put in some tasty crosses since then. Dipping down nicely! Cameron Dunbar with some style. A much-earned pop-off from the crowd after Cameron Dunbar puts that one away right in front of goal.
Well, 3 times now we've credited the service.
Sometimes, no matter how the goal comes, you just need a ball to hit the back of the net to get things going offensively, get that boost of confidence. Nice cutback ball! And an answer for the Switchbacks. Anthony Fontana slots it down the right-hand side, and we've got a ball game.
Well, I told you in the first half that Colorado Springs was really trying to force the issue down the right-hand side, and the left-hand side was the one that had the space, had the favorable matchups. Matt Rayal finally finds himself into a higher position. The underlap from Hanya, that's where they found success in their
Nicoletto drives it in, falls down, but that placement goes right down the middle.
The strike that Aiden Rocha would have wanted. on frame, the response has been there from Colorado. My question after that goal, who responds better, right? Is it going to be this Orange County side who is desperate for a win? Is it going to be Colorado Springs grabbing and holding on to that momentum? And perhaps now, Mark, the game that we promised everybody, that ebb and flow, that end-to-end kind of action, maybe that's exactly what we're headed for.
Both of these substitutions brought to you by MediQuip, turning setbacks into comebacks. With the allotted 90 to go. Orange County donning their official orange kits for the first time this season, and Anthony Fontana, excuse me, has just been given his second yellow.
Oh, that's silly from Fontana. And that change will likely fully push this Colorado Springs side into a 3-back. You'll see a few more midfield numbers, and obviously Tejada will drop a bit deeper underneath Dylan, act more as that attacking midfield player, link up with Micheletto, and perhaps allow players like Fieldberg, like Zach Zandy to still add some width to this match.
It'll be Micheletto on the free kick. Set piece is a great chance to test the goalkeeper. Falls down, volleyed effort! Ends up spraying wide.
The prep touch really nice there from Aiden Rocha. Just catches it on the wrong side of his boot. I see the thought though.
Holy smokes, we still have 4 more minutes to go. Long ball tossed in. Now Jamison. Good sliding challenge from Micheletto. Tejada stabs it to Rocha. Bounces inside the 18. Dylan. It's going to be tough to get enough power on it from that distance. Certainly respect the gumption, but you're going to have to absolutely rip your laces through it from that spot. Now Orange County on the prowl. War takes the shot, and he drills it home. A banger to put Orange County up 3-1. This is the game they've been looking for.
And this is just part of the game that you play. When you're chasing a lead, you get caught in transitional moments, but all credit to Orange County. My goodness, that's a goal of the week contender, no doubt. Mohamedou War, take a bow, sir. Gets his...
Run out more of this clock. Worth mentioning, War also has scored once in the Open Cup, and that goal was in the 84th minute. So he gets subbed into the game. Of course, that's going to make it so your goal contributions are a little bit later in the match. Is usually an off the bench kind of guy, but
super sub, no doubt about it.
Fieldberg rips this one inside, and Colin Shuttler in some traffic is able to handle it.
Yeah, that's a very good grab by Colin Shuttler. If he doesn't handle that one cleanly, multiple Colorado Springs players sliding into the back post. Danny Stone, how happy he has to be. You mentioned it, this is the, not necessarily the performance they needed, these are the results they needed to see, and those are two very different things.
Well, that was certainly an awkward transaction.
think what stands out to me in that conversation we had with Danny Stone is we were praising, right, several of the performance moments that his side has put on. And ultimately he said, yes, while all those things are good, we're not getting results. And because of that, the players need to give more. Well, tonight he got that 5% more, that 10% more from every single player.